What is up, guys? Welcome to the video. Yeah, I'm eating out of a pan. That's just the way I like to do things sometimes. And it's so convenient. I don't have to clean the dishes. And today I got something special. Actually, it took me a long time to figure this out, but I'm gonna teach you this real quick. I'm gonna teach you 3 psychological tricks you can do today to become alpha right now.
Someone new, baby, but you know I never will. No.
Check this out, guys. 501 every week, $5, never gets old. Alright, I'm gonna dive right into it here. So point number 1, do that which you fear. Like, do you even honestly think just for a second that making these YouTube videos is easy for me to sit in front of a camera and speak about my philosophies in front of friends and family and potentially embarrass myself? Like, the most difficult thing I ever had to do was to take a step out of my self-doubt. And after I took that first step out of my self-doubt, every step I've taken after that has become a little easier. It's nowhere near as difficult as the first step. That first step was fucking crippling. And even yesterday when I was trying to make this video, I kept failing. My energy was off. Like, I wasn't delivering the content the way I was supposed to. And I immediately got in my head and I started asking myself, am I even capable of delivering this content at all? And that's when you need to stop yourself and understand that that's the false programming that you've developed over the years. That's not you telling yourself to stop. It's just a false accusation. Like, you were molded from your environment and all the experiences that happened from you. Don't make decisions based on that molding. Create your new molding now that you've identified that there's even a molding to begin with. So I dare you. I actually dare you to take that first step towards something that you feel crippling fear towards. Take that first step and watch how easy the steps following that are after.
Does the beat take you over? You just can't breathe. Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake?
Number 2, befriend your mortality. And I'm referencing this concept off of one of my favorite philosophers of all time. His name is Alan Watts. He was one of the most famous philosophers of the 19th century, and he basically gave this analogy with a moth flying into a light. He made it relevant to fear and anxiety. So he talks about how a moth lives majority of its life second by second, not thinking of the past, not thinking of the future, just thinking of the moment. And when it sees a light source, it moves towards the light source. It's not thinking about how it's gonna die or what that light source is or what could happen afterwards. It's just thinking about the moment and reaching that goal being the light. And it moves towards this astonished and fearless. And this is how you need to be. Some days I feel like that and other days I don't, and that's completely okay. Don't beat yourself up on the days that you don't feel like that. Yesterday was a perfect example. I wish that I can, show you guys the terrible video quality I had yesterday and how soft my voice was. Like, I was not feeling good yesterday, but it's okay. I got up today, I bounced back, and that's it. I took yesterday as a lesson.
Do you see the sparks that I'm setting free? Does the beat take you over? You just can't breathe. Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake?
Let's go say what's up to my mom, guys. Hello? What?
I was telling someone else.
What?
Right here.
What?
I knew we were gonna be coming back here.
And the last and final point, ask the innocent question. So you got to be a little careful with this one because you're kind of questioning people, but you don't want to question them too much because then the conversation becomes unpleasant. Basically goes like this. Like the other day, I met this guy through one of my friends. He was like some 6-foot dude, 20-inch biceps. He had tattoos running along his neck. And we got on the topic of football. And I told him how I absolutely don't care to watch football whatsoever. And he said, what kind of guy doesn't watch football? And then my response with the innocent question was, why do you like football? And immediately his demeanor changed. And he was put in a position where now he had to answer the question. He had to explain himself to me. And that simple question right there shows that you have value and shows that you're not just some pushover. That is it for this video. If you made it all the way to the end, what are you doing, man? Like, what do you... Hit subscribe and turn on notifications. And yes, I plan on dropping content like this every single week so you can either get in or stay out. But until next time, with the information I gave you, go rogue.